How can you be sure that he was actually talking to a PI?
Because he said, PI Morgan, did you find her yet?
That is the most generic name for a PI I've ever heard.
Okay, let's just go over everything we know and maybe we'll figure it out.
Okay, well, we know that he enlisted in the military 6 months ago, totally out of the blue.
Only to end up back here to take cooking lessons from me, probably to get interested in the family business. Okay, so the only explanation for all of this is that his dad is dying, forcing him to take over the family business and get engaged to another heir, but the rich daughter got abducted, which means he has to hire a PI to go find her in hopes of keeping the family business afloat.
Really? Yeah, that's the most realistic theory you can come up with?
Well, actually, he only has 6 months to do all of this. Otherwise, his evil uncle is going to take over the business and cut him out of it.
Or he's just sick and tired of being famous. He's insanely rich. He can do whatever he wants. Why would he work if he doesn't have to?
Yeah, he is pretty lazy and doesn't know how to do anything. God, we don't know enough about him.
Relax. We need to find out who he's been talking to. We need that phone. Why don't you just seduce him into telling you everything?
Seduce my student, that would be wrong.
But you had a thing for him before he was your student, so I think that's enough gray area to justify this.
Do you ever hear yourself?
Trust me, if we had other options, I would go to them. All you have to do is be flirty, and then casually swipe his phone, and then email everything to yourself, and boom, we have what we need.
That's ridiculous.
It'll take 10 minutes tops, and then you'll have something for DJ, and we can go back to living our drama-free lives.
Okay, he's coming, I gotta go. Today, we will be putting together all of the techniques that you have learned so far.
What? You mean like a test?
Exactly. Well, okay, all you have to do is follow everything on this paper to the detail and you should be fine.
Bajon?
Yeah.
What? What? How do you expect me to cook something you never taught me?
Well, you know how to prepare vegetables. I've taught you how to cook eggs. Bajon is the perfect dish to test everything you've learned.
Okay, you realize that my dad only hired you for show, right? No? Wow, okay. So he doesn't actually need me to be able to cook. He just wants me to be able to talk about food and stuff. So all of this is pointless.
You really don't get it, do you?
What?
Let me clarify for you one more time. When we're in here, I'm the boss. I call the shots, so I don't want to hear you complaining or whining or doing whatever else it is that you do. All you have to do is follow my instructions.
Okay. God, you're so miserable all the time. I'm gonna assume you don't have a boyfriend. That's why you're so angry all the time. So many wrinkles. What was that for?
Okay, come on, chop chop. I'm only giving you a half an hour. Let's go. Oh, stop being such an asshole. Pick up the eggs. I mean, it's a little burnt, but it's not bad.
Come on, really? Okay. If this was served at a restaurant, it would be a guaranteed hit.
What, you made one burnt Bajon and now you think that you're a chef? This dish lacks presentation skills. You couldn't even be bothered to wipe the excess oil off the plate.
Look me in the eye and tell me that isn't the most delicious thing you've ever eaten.
What? Here we go.
What are you doing?
What have I done?